Hello, Neha and 551. Thank you, Neha, for coming to this tutorial. Today, we're going to be talking about how to build an environment in Unreal to be used for virtual production. So I'll get started. So to begin, I will show you Esther. Esther sent me these reference images for an environment. And the environment is going to be used on Esther's project and has the two people kind of hanging out by this bench in grassy hill overlooking everything. And so today we're going to build that environment in Unreal so that we can use it for compositing and virtual production later on for Esther's project. So generally the first thing that I do when I'm trying to build a new environment, oh, Esther's here. But yeah, so generally the first thing that I do when I'm building an environment is I go to the Unreal Marketplace. And Esther, we are building your environment right now.
Yay.
So I just showed earlier that we have these reference images. And so I kind of found some good assets that I think will work. And then I can just send this out to you. So basically the first thing that I generally do when I'm creating an environment in Unreal for virtual production is see what's on the Unreal Marketplace and just build a big environment based around that. And so I actually found this landscape for free environment that was really perfect or really cool, right? So it's this. And so what we're going to do is use this for the hill, get a bench, and then build, make it so that we're overlooking a cityscape. So I'll just kind of take us through that process. So let's get started by building we're going to use this as our base and then get the bench in Megascans. And then I'll show you how to basically create a background. So we'll make this a virtual production project, no starter content, ray tracing, yeah, that's fine. We're gonna say Esther background or virtual background. Oh, it's too long. We'll just say Esther background. Great project. So we're gonna make this project and we're gonna import in this environment that I found, and I'll show you how we create the project first, and then I'll show you how we actually import this environment that we got for free into our project. All right, so we made our project. That's great. So now we have to go to library. So this is an Unreal, the library. Oh, not that. And then we're gonna this is the Landscape Pro 2 Auto Gen that I found, and we have to add that to project. And we're going to add it to Esther background, add to project. So this is gonna take a second, but we'll do it. It'll be great. Any questions so far? Okay, so I think, wow, that did not take very long at all. So this is our base map. So we're going to build on top of this world that is now opening. Super cool, super nice. And then we're gonna find a good place to overlook so this is a great little map that we just got for free from Unreal, which is a testament to how amazing Unreal marketplace is. And so I think our scenic, so I'm gonna make the camera speak a little higher because I think a good place to have our bench where the couple is together would be here. And basically, I'm thinking, yeah, this looks good right here, or maybe there, kind of at the edge. Yeah, that's good right there. And so we probably want a bench. We want a bench around here, and then we want the city of LA in the background, right? So I guess first off, let's get our bench. And yeah, and feel free to stop me if you have any questions. But a great way to get assets into Unreal is with this plugin called Megascans. So if you want to learn how to install Megascans in your Unreal project, you just kind of go Megascans, and then it'll basically, you go through here and it'll walk you through the process of installing this program called Bridge, and then installing the Quixel Megascans plugin into the version of Unreal that you're using. Super quick, super easy, and the instructions are all online. If you have further questions about that process, let me know. But it should walk you through it. But basically, I've already downloaded this program, and you can just download it. It's all free. All the assets are free. It's owned by Unreal, owns this whole thing and this whole Quixel Bridge. And so you can download you can download Bridge, you can download Megascans, and all of the actual assets directly from Quixel Bridge directly into Unreal. So bench, and there's a bunch of places that you can. This one looks pretty cool, and I downloaded it already. So, but there's a bunch of places that I like to get assets from besides Quixel. These ones are the best for kind of photorealistic ones, but I use Sketchfab, which is a great place to get 3D models that you can import into Unreal. Turbo Squid is another really good one, but I could go on and on and on with the different places you can find assets that you can then import into Unreal. So I found this, I already downloaded it, and so all I have to do to get this into my Unreal project so we can have a bench is I just have to press export, and it will do just that.
So you clicked on Megascan, it linked you to Quixel Bridge, or did you?
No, this doesn't link you to Quixel Bridge. The way I open Quixel Bridge is it's a separate program. You just search for it. It's an app, and then it'll take you to this app.
Oh, got it.
And you can find so many assets here for free that you can they're amazing assets that you can just quickly download directly into your Unreal project with the click of a button. So now we have that. We can now drag our bench. Whoa. We now have our bench overlooking. Maybe there's even better. I don't know. But we now have our bench overlooking the scenic view that we're about to create. So that's great. This is where the scene can take place, that right in this kind of area. Right, Esther, if that works?
Yeah.
Amazing. All right. So, however, in our reference, so we kind of see we have that shot right there, but we don't want this. We want we want the city of LA to be in the background. So I actually found this cool picture of LA that we can then use we can have that be our backdrop that we see in our scene kind of over here. And so real quick, we'll do it even better than this, but the way that you get that in is you just kind of insert this plane, right? So we have our plane, which is just a two-dimensional two-dimensional object, right? And then we're going to import this image into Unreal and basically just create a material that we can plop onto this, plane and put in the distance. So we're going to want this plane to be huge, like 750, 750, 750. So as you can see, this is a huge, huge plane. We'll put that more in the background. It's blue. It shouldn't be blue, but that's just because the material is a lit material. So we don't want that. But basically, we can take that and then we can make a new material using this image. So to do that, you right click material. We're going to say LA material. And this is how you make a material. Is basically, if you want it to be an image, you just go there and we're going to make this the base color. And also so that we want to make sure it's unlit so that we don't get that, we don't have the lighting. Oh, except we might need the lighting for now. Oh, well, we can just go emissive color and make it unlit. Right, so that's great. And then, so I'm saving, save, and apply. And then oh, that wasn't what we wanted. I can just attach that material. Oh, we're gonna have to flip it upside down. And then we're starting to get our, is that right?
Kubi, how did the image come on it? Sorry.
Oh, I just made a material.
Yeah, you unlit it and then you changed it, the color to it. I was just like, how did you attach the image to that?
Oh, I just dragged it directly onto the plane.
Okay.
Right. So this plane needs a material. So I could get rid of that. Oh shoot, not that. The default material is just, it's white. So just that or something. And I just changed it to so this is the material it was before. It was just some random white material. And then all you have to do is drag it there, or you can just drag it directly onto the thing.
Plane, okay.
Directly onto the plane. So now we kind of have there's some issues here though, for sure, right? This next part is a little bit more complicated, but not by much. Oh, what's going on here? Save. So it might take a sec, but basically all we really want are the buildings. We already have the sky in the background. So all we want are the buildings. So we would actually want this material to just be the buildings. And so the way we can do that is we can create what's called an alpha mask, where we can mask out all of this stuff that we don't want, right? And I'll show you how to do that. It's slightly more complicated, but basically all you need to do is take this, go into Photoshop, and basically take that image and use it to create an alpha mask that will then import into Unreal. Any questions about that? I'll kind of show you how to do that real quick. So there's a bunch of ways that you can do that, but the easiest one, right, is to just, so this is our image. We're going to use it as reference. We're going to make a new layer and just make a white version. We want basically we're just going to make, and I'm just going to do this quickly. I already made one that's way more detailed, but as you can see, I'm just isolating the buildings and using that to create the mask. Again, I'm doing this really quickly just for the sake of showing you how to do this. Obviously, you're going to want to go into Photoshop and make it more detailed, right? So there you have that, and then you're just going to make it a shape. So it's white, and then you're going to want to have a background that is black. And we're changing that to black, right? So you see, that's I already made one that's much more detailed right here. This is the actual alpha mask that we're going to use. So that's how you make it in Photoshop. You just use Photoshop to make something like that. That's much more detailed and you spend more time doing it, but we don't need to do that right now. All we need to do is add that alpha mask to the material. So we're going to import it into Unreal. We're going to open our material editor and we are going to import this. And this is materials gets pretty complex, but I'll just show you how to do this. We're going to add that to the opacity mask and make some adjustments here. So we're going to have to change. So in order to use it, use this alpha opacity mask, we're going to have to change the blend mode to masked. And as you can see, now the material is just that stuff. So that's pretty cool. We'll make it two-sided too, just so we can see everything. Yeah. All right. Great. So we have our material, and so now we're gonna, as you can see, when we apply this to our world, you see now it's just the buildings. Isn't that pretty cool?
Yeah.
All right. So that's how we kind of, I don't know where the grass and everything went, but I guess should be somewhere. But yeah, basically that's kind of how we quickly make this environment in Unreal. Any questions or anything, modifications that you want to make? Anything? So that is our tutorial on how to create backgrounds for virtual production in Unreal. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.